We're up in Lake of the Clouds in the Porcupine Mountains in Michigan. We spent about a good part of 20 minutes hiking up here this morning, and look at the view. This is the exact thing that you want to go experience in life. You think that you need to be in your business and live in hustle culture, but the thing of it is that ego that has to chase and live in hustle culture and prove your worth is the exact thing that keeps you from achieving it. You might achieve it one day with that hustle culture, but the sacrifice of your health, it's the constant anxiety, the loss of sleep, and the toxic lighting at night that is raising your epinephrine, that causes high cortisol, that causes high histamine, that lowers your thyroid, that increases your estrogen, your prolactin, your lactate, and then you don't make your sex hormones, all because you got disconnected from nature. But the funny thing is we live in this dualistic world where you can sit and do nothing but yet manifest everything. And how is that even possible? It makes no sense at all. But it's true, because your mind and heart in coherence creates a field that attracts everything to you. So as you change the way you view the world you view changes. And when you're always in hustle culture, and I have to achieve, and I have to conquer, and I have to prove myself to my father, I have to prove myself to society, I have to prove myself to my wife, because I gotta provide. And that stress and those thoughts that come in that dynamic, they are the thing pushing that away, saying it's hard, saying I can't have it unless I push it. But what if life was easy? I can tell you, when I disappear into nature, my phone blows up because I'm not focused on it. There's abundance that comes, and the energy of constant focus is the exact thing that pushes it away. Same thing in relationships. The relationship really doesn't come until you forget about it. You're not thinking about it. You're not stressed over it. When you think about things constantly, it means you do not have them, and you're telling the universe, I don't have success. I don't have love in my life. I don't have health. I'm afraid. What if I die? You're creating that. The fear is the thing that you're worried about creating. But what if you only focused on the amazing possibilities and the infinite potentials that exist? And coming out here is the thing that makes it happen. Because you're not worried about it, you trust. And trust is the ultimate form of love, because you know, you don't worry. Everything is happening for you in divine timing. As I started out as a doctor, it was like the macaroni, cheese, and ramen lifestyle. And sure, I could have gone into something else that made more money, but then you over leverage yourself like the rest of society, and then it all crashes. You go through cycles of booms and busts, all because you had to live in ego. It's the long game. It's trusting that the universe is going to take care of you, your family, your loved ones, and the right people will show up in divine timing. And the truthfully loving people are going to show up in divine timing. Your soul family is going to show up. You don't have to force it. Just exist. Just live through your heart. And then you build real wealth, true love. And you get to experience incredible views that God has put together, like in the Porcupine Mountains. And you get to walk on these foot trails and experience nature and take pictures of wildlife, hunt your own food, breathe the fresh air. You don't do that when you live in the cities, and you got to over leverage yourself. And you're living in your ego, having to prove your worth, prove that you're deserving of love, but you always were. It's your birthright. That's what you came here to do. You came here to learn to accept and love yourself. And as you do that, you teach others to do the same. And that's how the world changes. We cannot force the world to change. We always want to be that in which we wish to attract. So if it's really love and money you want to attract, and health, settle down. Live in the dualistic universe knowing you can create wealth, yet be at peace. Every day of my life, I live in peace. I don't worry about things, right? Be that which you wish to attract. Say what it is you wish to attract. Be in nature. Calm down. Allow the energy to flow through you. There's etheric energy that exists in nature. And that etheric energy is exactly mass-free energy. Holy crap. Mass-free energy is the way of the future. Not solar, not wind, not hydro. It's mass-free energy. Mass-free energy is what Nikola Tesla worked on, but it was suppressed. And that mass-free energy is what you're actually moving. You're moving the etheric energy with your mind. It's the scalar waves that you're producing. So what are your thoughts? Are those thoughts, I gotta make money, I don't have, I'm poor, I need a bigger house, I need that Prada jacket. Oh, it's tough, so I gotta smoke weed to escape my reality. I gotta go out drinking with my friends and ease up on the stress. I gotta escape through watching sports and jerking off and playing video games because I can't handle my life. Just go in nature. Pay attention to everything that's around you and observe. Don't worry about anything. The universe, through your heart, will tell you and guide you to what you're supposed to be doing when you settle down. But you don't listen to it when you're in your ego. That's the problem. You want to over leverage yourself. That's why the market goes up and down. During COVID, everything crashed. It was an everything bubble. The next bubble is going to be even bigger than that. Sure, Trump's in office now. It's not going to keep going. It ebbs and flows. It's a fiat system built on ego that has to crash to teach lessons. We live in dualism, right? There has to be cold, there has to be heat, or you wouldn't appreciate the warmth. There has to be oppressive governments, there has to be poverty. Otherwise you wouldn't appreciate the wealth. You wouldn't appreciate the freedom. This is freedom. This is freedom, and it teaches you what truly matters. To experience the love that's within you. And experience the light codes that come down from our solar system. So you can either let that solar system affect you, or you can affect the solar system, because you can change those stars in the alignment, which means you affect the reality around you. So stop worrying and being stressed. Be like Job in the Bible, who didn't worry and he was rewarded tenfold. You will have real wealth, not just on paper, built on ego and over leverage, but real wealth. True possessions that provide for you to help you live in your purpose. Everybody's got a different purpose. Go to nature, find the purpose, and just live in that, and let the universe completely provide for you.